Welcome to online class. I welcome my students of Sayadati Society High School, Gazipur. And today I am going to discuss about how to write email and letter and what is the differences between an email and a letter. And this class is much more important for the students of class 8, 9 and 10. So together I'm going to discuss about this session about how to write an email and letter. And let's go, and I welcome my students to take part with me. And today's topic is email and letter for the students of class 8, class 9 and class 10. And before going to discuss about email and letter, and we have to know what is email. What do you know by email? Email means electronic mail. Okay? The letter, the messages which we have to, or you have to send, or you will send by electronically, and this is called email. Generally, email is a separate email remains a separate address. But letter also holds an address, but this is quite different from email. And in case of email, we have to write the email address in the first step of the email. But in case of letter, and we have to draw an envelope, and we have to write the address in the top of the envelope. And email is not as like as letter. And in case of letter, we have to describe the topic in details. But in case of email, and we have to write the shortly in brief. Okay, I think, and you all are able to understand about the email and letter and what is the differences between email and letter. Now let's see in the board, and I'm going to show about how to write an email or letter. You see, email, I have already said that an email have a separate address. And first, what we have to write in case of email? First, you have to write from. From means where the email was written. Okay? From. Suppose you are Rohim. You have to write your email address, Rohim, and you have to you have to keep a hyphen, then you have to write any digit, any 3 digit or 4 digits, no props, okay? And then at the rate of gmail.com. And this is the address where the email will be sent, okay? Then to whom the email will go, okay? Now, first the recipient, I think Korim, same as any digit at the rate of yahoo.com. And this is sender and this is recipient, okay? The person who will send the email, and you have to write the email address at the top. The person who will receive the email, and you have to write the email address in the second step. Okay, this is clear, I think. Okay, now sent. Sent means the date. When you will send, when you have sent this email. This is the date. Okay, today 5th October. Okay, the 5th October 2020. Now subject. Suppose thinking about birthday gift. And this is actually main part. Firstly, you have to write the email address well. If you don't if you don't write the email address, I think this is an important wrong. This is quite wrong. So you have to you have to be careful for writing the email address. And I'm repeating again, from this is sender, and to this is recipient. Then you have to write the date. Then you have to write the subject. And these steps you have to write an email according to this step. You have to memorize this from, to, send, and subject. Now if you write to your friend, and you have to write this dear friend. But if you write to your senior, then you have to write no props, dear parents, no problem. You can write dear. You can use this word dear in everywhere. Suppose about this subject is thinking about birthday gift, and here you Rohim and your friend is Karim. So you have to write here dear. Dear friend. Dear and Karim. And this is an important that here when you write the email address, you have to start your first letter is small letter. Here also small letter, here also small letter. So, but in case of when you start dear friend, in case of in this step, you have to start writing your name in capital letter. Okay, this is important. First, you have to exchange your idea, or you have to give the best wishes. I think that dear friend Karim, first you write that take my best wishes. Okay, take my best wishes. Now, thanking about birthday gift. And what's the meaning of this? Thinking about birthday gift. You invited one of your friends to attend your birthday, but unfortunately your friend could not come. But your friend sent a birthday gift for you. So you have to give thank. You have to write an email thanking for your nice birthday gift. This is you have to write the email in specific word, not details. But in case of letter, you have to describe details. Now go to board, take my best wishes. Though you could not attend in my birthday party, you sent me a nice birthday gift. The gift was very nice. I thank you very much for your nice birthday gift. No more today. Your loving friend, Rohim. Now this is a complete email. You see, from beginning, from Rohim hyphen, you can write any digit. For an example, I have written this @gmail.com to Korim hyphen any digit @yahoo.com, sent the 5th October 220. Subject: thinking about birthday gift. Dear friend Korim, take my best wishes. Though you could not attend in my birthday party, you sent me a nice birthday gift. The gift was very nice. I thank you very much for your birthday gift. No more today. Your loving friend Rohim. This email is very easy and in brief, and generally an email you have to write 3 or 4 lines, not details. And I hope and believe that every student of class 8, 9 and 10 will be able to understand how to write an email. Okay, now I am going to show you how to write a letter. And letter and email are quite similar, but in some case, this is the description of email. But this description you have to write in details in case of letter. But you have to change this address in case of letter. But how you will write letter the same topics. Okay? Now, in case of letter, and you have to write fast. In case of letter, I'm showing how you will write letter. Date, you have to write here date. 5th October 2020. Here place. Where from you are writing this? Suppose you live in Gazipur here. In case of letter, you have to write first here date and place. Now here, dear friend. Dear friend Korim. In case of letter, you have to write first. Take my best wishes. I hope you all are well. I am also well. I invited you to join in my birthday party. Unfortunately, you could not attend it. You see, just in case of letter, I have written details in the first para here in case of write. But in case of email, you should not do this. You see, when you will go to write a letter, you have to write here first date, the 5th October 2020, place Gazipur, and dear friend Korim, take my best wishes. I hope you all are well. I am also well. And this is the greetings you have to exchange first in case of letter. I invited you to join in my birthday party. Unfortunately, you could not attend it. Though you could not attend in my birthday party, you sent me a nice birthday gift. Your gift was very nice. I thank you very much for your nice birthday gift. No more today, your loving friend Rohim. And this is the letter. This is the structure of a letter. But I have written here the email address, but in case of letter, you have also write an address and how you will write. And after completing the description letter, and you have to draw an email. You have to draw an envelope. Okay. Now I'm showing how to write an envelope, how to draw an envelope. You see, you have to write this here, the stamp. Here, to, and this is the recipient, and from, this is the sender. Okay. Suppose, and you are Rohim here, right? Your friend Rohim. Here you have to write Rohim Gazipur. Okay. But here I have written the address and name of sender very shortly. But in case of the recipient, you have to write the recipient's address details. Otherwise, it will become incompleted. But how? You have to write this name first. Kurim, here village. Suppose Rasulpur, you have to write post office. Rasulpur, district Khulna. You see, most of the students are very much unknown how to write the envelope. You have to address the recipient address briefly, but many of the students write, suppose, name, bill, post office, this way. This is completely wrong. You should not do this. You have to write completely, VILLAZ, village, post office, district, DISTRICT, district. You have to write in details this. But one thing, this is very important. In case of email, you have to write an email in one page. You should not overlap the page. In case of email, you have to write the email within one page. But in case of letter, you have to write a letter 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, no problem. And this is the restriction. And my dear student, I hope and believe that today I have discussed about how to write an email and how to write a letter and what is the differences between a letter and email. And I hope and believe that all the students of class 8, 9 and 10 have understood about the letter and email. And day before tomorrow, I will discuss much more about other topics. I request my students to join with our online classes. Thank you very much.